Peace of Christ to all of you. As you see in front of us, we have an article about Quranic accuracy versus Bible error. And the funny is, the Mohammedan, they always go against their book because the Quran in many verses and chapters confirm every word in the Bible. However, here you see actually how they lie. As an example, as we see the article in front of us, they claim that the Quran was able to recognize who is a king and who is a pharaoh in Egypt. And this is the article in front of you. You can read it so we can laugh together. Biblical usage of the word pharaoh. So the whole article trying to say that the Quran was able to make a definition, or let us say recognize, who in which time was a pharaoh exist and which time it was a king. When if we go in the Quran, in fact, Muhammad, because he's ignorant, he was saying the opposite. This is the Quran, as you see in front of us. If we type the word al, and this is the word exists before the word pharaoh, Ali Pharaoh. This is a chapter 2 verse number 49, chapter 2 verse number 50, chapter 2 verse number 248. 248 is about Musa's, Ali Musa's, or Ali Harun. So you see here the word al, see it, and this is the word al, see it. So Ali Musa, Ali Harun, Ali Pharaoh, chapter 3 verse 11. So Ali Ibrahim. So you will notice that the word al always appear in front of a name of an individual, not a title. Ibrahim is not a title. Moses is not a title. Aaron is not a title. Ali Pharaoh, as you see, Ali Pharaoh, as you see it. All right, Ali Pharaoh. All of those here, it says Ali Pharaoh. So the stupid Muhammad, he thought Pharaoh is a name of an individual. You see, in Arabic, individual, you don't add L to his name. As an example, the Muslim, they use two words for Christ. They use Al-Masih, which means there's A-L before it, and the word Isa, because it's a name, there's no Al-Isa. Al-Masih, because simply it is a title. Ali Pharaoh, because the name after it is an individual. Al present a family. So now if you click at any of the word Al Yaqub, you see it? Al Yaqub, which means Jacob. So if you click here at 12:6 as an example, or you can click at any of them, you will find that it says the family of Jacob. Here they translate it as the posterity of Jacob. You see it? We click at the wrong word. I'm just using my phone, so excuse me. So the prosperity, the children of Jacob, the family of Jacob. So the word prosperity translated for the word what? For the word al. Same for Ibrahim. So again, if we go and we look for the word al, we will find it in the Quran coming always like that. Ali Pharaoh. What Pharaoh? Is it a title or a name? How we find out? Click at translation and laugh. Here we go. Look how they translate falsely. We just showed you the same word. They said the children of Jacob, but here they said the people of the Pharaoh. False. The family of the Pharaoh. Ali Pharaoh. Because who is the one is chasing them? Is the Pharaoh. Not all the Egyptian. The Pharaoh is the one who make decision. So the Quran here present to us a mistake showing the ignorance of Muhammad. Ali Lut. Al Lut. Okay, let us see. Chapter 15, verse number 59. Here we go. The adherents of Lut. See, so Al always mean the children of etc. A children of an individual. So the stupid Muhammad, he thought Pharaoh is the name of the guy. In the other verse, when he said the king, because he did not know his name, so he said the king. And then what the Muslim they do? They try to make it a miracle. When anyone who have little knowledge of Arabic, he will know that the word al present only and only before an individual name. And as you see, we are not making it up. It's all over the Quran. Ali Lut, again, chapter 16, verse 15, number 61. Click. Here we go. Huh? Yeah, Ali Lut. Even though I don't agree with the translation, you know, because, I mean, look at them. When they want, they say the prosperity. When they want, they say the adherents. When they say they want, they will say the children's. You know, it's just like a funny religion with funny translators. And Ali Yaqub, chapter 19, verse number 6. Read it. The same exact word. So when the stupid Muhammad, he say Ali Fir'aun, he didn't say the Ali al-Fir'aun. You see, that will make it like then they can say, oh, he meant the people of the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh. Fir'aun is not a title. Otherwise, we have to add al to it. Al, not the al, not the word al, different al, like in Arabic, like Allah. The name of the God of the Muslims is La. Allah is the La in Arabic. In Aramaic, we'll make it God La, because al in Aramaic mean God too. So here you will see Ali Lut. Al Lut. This is the word Lut. The family of Lut. Do you see it? They don't say the people of Lut. Do you see how they lie? And here actually translated wrong. They say the followers of Lut. That's false. Because they said kick out the family of Lut, because only Lut and his family, they were kicked out. And you can read the story from the Quran and from that interpretation. So they lie in the translation. If you change the translator, this is Yusuf Ali, who Yasser Qadhi claimed that he don't know Arabic, which I agree. Obviously, all of them don't know Arabic. So you can choose different translator. Here we go, Biktal. Or let us say the one Muslim like him more, Hilali and Khan. So what Hilali and Khan will say, we will laugh. Here we go. So what they say? Read it to me. The family of Lut. Do you see it? Do you see how they lie? So Al mean the family. So when Muhammad he say Ali Fir'aun, he think that Pharaoh is a man. His name is Pharaoh. This is why Muhammad he claimed in the hadith that Allah will marry him to Asiya, which is the wife of Pharaoh. Not the wife of the Pharaoh, the wife of Pharaoh. Wife, there's a guy, Arabic is so clear. It says Ukht Fir'aun, not the Fir'aun. So Muhammadan, because they are always obsessed with lying. This is why it's a very perfect statement to say Islam without lies dies. So they try to make it as a correct when Muhammad is an idiot. He thinks that Pharaoh is a name of an individual, not a title of a king. Thank you very much. Share the video and don't forget to give a like At least you can do something, lazy people. You do not need invitation. I mean, if it deserve, give it a like. You do nothing, you receive for free at least one click from your time, priceless time. You have time to spend it for movies, you have time to spend it for coffee, you have time for watching silly things, but you don't really give us what we deserve. So share the link, give it a like, and if you like our channel, subscribe. And feel free to download my videos, all of them for free. And always you can find my channel, last coming broadcast, in Patreon/Christian Prince. Thank you. God bless you. And don't forget to laugh at Mohammed, who thought that Pharaoh is a man. His name is Pharaoh. And he keeps saying the word as we showed you. Take care.